So I've brought with me a new tent. It's called a Coco Nest hot tent. Hot tents are one where ordinarily you put in a stove, but I haven't brought a stove. I just wanted a tent that was a bit bigger, one that I could actually sit underneath. So this is brand new purchase, never used it. I set it up in the living room just to make sure that it had everything I needed. Last thing I wanted to do was get here and then there's some bits missing. So yeah, here we go, Coco Nest. I'm going to pop it up. It's a new Tigris tent. I think they released it last year. There's lots of videos on all the technical details of it, but you'll be able to see it going up in fast forward in true style. Yeah, let's see if I can work it out again. Cheers. Right, that was a bit of a wrestle. There's a bit of a breeze coming, as you can probably see. It kept picking it up. Get some pegs in it and then we can have a look inside. As with all Tigris stuff, it's really well put together. Nice tent pegs, usual form that you see in a Tigris tent. I just love it because they have these little pulls, so all you need to do on pack down is literally just loop your finger in and push it out they come. So yeah, it's always really well put together. So yeah, let's get some pegs in. That's the tent. So let's just show you inside. There's oodles of zips on this thing and they're all at the other side. There we go. If we pop these up here like this, there's 4 zips on this thing, so you can literally get it right out of the way. So what I might do is just pop it into there. Well, actually no, there is a stove pocket on the left hand side. So if I just zip it all the way to here, you can sort of fold it up and there's a lovely pocket here just to pop it in there. So there we go. Poles are a little bit tricky. These little sections here where the poles go through, they're a bit tight, so the poles get held rather nicely, but of course threading them through when that's in the center of the tent and you've got 3 other poles that you're trying not to stand on can be a little bit tricky. But look, hey, managed it. I'm on my own, so it's not like it's too hard of a job. Just a bit tricky is what I'd say. But yeah, nice tent. Fabric and everything is always great from Tigris. If you look at these, so this is a Coco Nest. If you look at these on the website, there's a warning on the website, and the warning comes from other YouTube videos and other reviews of it that have said it's a bit small inside. But my experience isn't quite that. Whilst the website says you need to be 5'7" or less, I'm thinking when I bought it, heck, that's going to be a real problem. But so I stuck it up in the living room and had a try, and I thought I was probably going to be okay. I've spent 1 night in this already, so I wanted to do this video after I'd spent at least a night in it. And I tell you, that is not my experience at all. I'm 6'1.5", 6'2", 6'1.5", and I can lay down in it no problem. Because this is a hexagonal tent, it's obviously getting smaller towards the back, and that's where your inner tent is. I'll take you in a moment and let you have a look. So consequently, the shape of it is angled. But if you organise yourself, if you lay in the right direction, yes, I can't exactly do a starfish. I'm far too big for that. But in terms of sleeping, I'm a side sleeper. I generally concertina up a little bit anyway. But even when I was laid on my back, my feet were not touching, my head was not touching. So why there's a warning saying you need to be 5'7" or less, I've really no idea. So let's have a look inside, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the main living compartment, and I've got a one Tigris dragon hide chair, and I can pop this in here, and my head's about here. So it is possible to sit inside and shelter fully with one of your chairs inside this. So the height side of it for me at 6'2" is fine, not touching there at all. So your front of your compartment is at the widest point. Forgive me, I don't know. I'll put the measurements up of it on the screen in a short while. So you've got the widest point at the very front, and then it's obviously you can see it's coming in towards the back. And again, I'll put the dimensions up so you understand what I mean. But if I lay down in here, let's just move the sleeping bag out of the way. Yeah, so like I said, I'm over 6 foot. I'm relatively wide, and there's literally no problem whatsoever with me laying with my feet out. It is not uncomfortable. I'm not having to compress myself in any way. I've got a one Tigris obsidian mat, which is laid out full. Yes, it is. I'll grab you in a second. Yes, it is slightly touching there, but this is absolutely fine. And I was completely comfortable last night in here. It was absolutely magic. So don't be put off by the website. It's absolutely fine for somebody who's 6'2", and I thoroughly recommend it. It's a nice little space. So there you go. Yes, it is pinched a little bit at the top corner there, but it's not problematic. And then that's the other side. Slight touch, but you can see there's all that space. So there's definite space both sides. And I had no problem. That's just a bag of my my hat, my gloves and things for overnight. Definitely plenty of space. So why there's a warning saying you need to be 5'7" or less, I've really no idea. So definitely that's not my experience of it. And if you are 6 foot and you're thinking of buying one of these and you're getting put off by that statement, don't. Honestly try it. It's absolutely fine.